Austin police arrested 61-year-old Danny J. Wing for shooting a man to death in southeast Austin Thursday. Police say the murder happened in the woods in an unfamiliar homeless encampment. Later that same day, police responded to multiple calls of stabbing attacks downtown, captured on Halo cameras. The suspect, Raycala Morris, was found near the arch. She confessed to assaulting 5 people.
A continuing problem. We think it's getting bigger. And again, we talk to our officers on a daily basis, and they feel like, that's taking up a majority of their day.
The environment around downtown and the arch has changed significantly over the past year. The executive director of Front Steps says the change in camping ordinance preventing people from setting up tents outside has helped people at the shelter feel safer.
In the downtown area and in the area around the shelter here, we have not noticed or felt any increase in violence. In fact, the activity around the area has decreased from 6 months ago, and so we have not seen it.
The acts of violence on Austin streets has kept Governor Abbott's eye on how the city is addressing the homeless issue, making his opinions heard on Twitter. Greg McCormack says the governor's tweets can be harmful.
I would invite the governor to come down to the shelter. Some of the rhetoric that has gone back and forth between the city and the state's office has not been helpful in what we're trying to do. We're trying to help people who are homeless. We're trying to get additional resources for people who are homeless. We're trying to understand what the needs are.
Is there an increase in homeless crime? Ultimately, it's a question that cannot be quantified because the Austin Police Department system does not keep track of people's living situations.
The city continues to say it's not a problem. You got your police department that deals with it on a daily basis and says it is a problem. We need to keep track of that. The department needs to keep a checkbox where the officers can check that when they deal with homeless individuals.
Governor Greg Abbott released this statement saying, in part, City of Austin leaders have allowed lawlessness throughout the capital city that is resulting in violence against Austin residents, including those who are homeless. Last night's tragedy that left 3 injured is just the most recent instance of this violence. This rise in violence has corresponded with the revocation of the camping ban that the Austin City Council passed in June.